Your time in AEW just came to an end. However, you did have quite a bit amount of time there, became AEW Women's World Champion, and obviously was your return back for your first time back in wrestling after your neck injury and everything that's went down. How do you look back at your time in AEW?
I just had a lot of fun, honestly. Like, I obviously was very different from Paige character. I do love my Paige character very much, but I had a lot of fun with Saraya. I got to be with some wonderful women, and I got to, like, you know, Tony, Ruby, Harley, they're all so funny and so, like, great to be around. You know, I just had fun. I love the women's locker room there. Like, they're all a barrel of laughs, and, like, we just all support each other. And not saying no one supports each other in other places. Don't twist my fucking words. I'm just saying the one thing I'm taking away from AEW specifically is that I love that women's locker room.
Oh my gosh, how much is, well, you know, you had to get back into the ring, and I remember the first time that you wrestled Britt Baker, and you kind of mentioned how Britt had to kind of carry you throughout the entire match because you were making your way out. From the beginning, from that point on to, like, by the time that it was the end, how did you feel that you had grown, especially coming back into the ring?
I just got my confidence back. Because at first I was a little scared. I haven't been in the wrestling ring in 5 years, and then the fans were eating me alive online. Like, you guys got more brutal over the years. I was like, oh my God, what's going on? I just delete social media off and, like, focus on myself. And then again, I started to have fun, so I'm like, I don't care what people think anymore. And so, like, that confidence grew, and I just I appreciate that. And I say that because I feel like Tony and Ruby and Harley really helped me with that, for sure.
No, it was, you know, it was really cool to see you just go back out there, and I feel like the feeling that a lot of people would have was, damn, she did it. She got back into the ring, and I'm sure you thought there was a point that that was never going to happen. So the fact that it did, you know, that's something to be, like, really proud of.
Yeah, well, they told me I'd never wrestle again. They would never, ever do it. Like, my neck will not heal. So the fact it only took about 5 years for my neck to completely heal is miraculous. I feel... And I like to blame it on sober living. I like to think it's because I've been sober for a very long time and, like, taking care of my health and my body and stuff. And I felt like that was really important. So I like to put it on that, not the fact that my neck just miraculously healed. I think I just took care of myself, you know.